Hi, Goodfellas. You know how many times I hear people telling me, you know, Sam, I always lose my pen. And I'm like, what? Really? You always lose your pens? Jokes by side, Goodfellas, there are so many ways how you can be more aware of your fine pen and not losing it or have it stolen. So let's go together through some of them that I have experienced personally and that my customers have experienced in my 14-year-long experience in the pen industry. And now before we're gonna start with number one, I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. I know that 77% of you who are watching this video right now haven't subscribed to the channel yet, and it would be such a huge pleasure to count you as one of the members of this amazing community. Plus, you'll never miss on the content that we're producing, and I can tell you this year we're gonna have some amazing content coming up. Number one, pen pouch. First and foremost, when you buy a fine writing instrument, make sure to also purchase a nice pen pouch. You know, the pen pouch is the reminder to put your pen always back in its place, because I mean, having an empty pen pouch there on the side is gonna be absolutely useless and just be silly. And having a pen pouch will also keep your pen far from prying eyes. And believe me, that makes a huge difference because they don't see the pen, but they see the pouch. So they don't immediately think about taking everything. And second thing, it also makes you store your pen safely. You don't get any scratches and you always know that you can put it back in there. And that also takes us to the second point, which is desk set accessories. It's important to have desk set accessories because when you pull out the pen from your pen pouch and you're at your desk, you're gonna put it on one of those very nice desk accessories. There is, you know, from Toyota Craft, from Smythson, from Graf, from Faber-Castell. They're super stylish. During the day, you will have it there. You will have the chance to use them. Always put them back. You have the pen pouch next to you. At the end of the day, you take your writing instrument, you put it back in your pen pouch, you put it in your bag, and you go back home. And of course, when you go back home, where are you going to store your pen? Well, if you have only one pen, you're probably gonna keep it in that beautiful leather pen pouch. But if, like many of us watching here, you have a nice collection of writing instruments, then you probably have or want to have a collector box. There are some very nice collector boxes, especially from Toyota Craft, but there is also our Naldi Italy pen boxes, which are, you know, handmade in Italy, very, very nice. And so while you have the pen on the desk set accessory during the day, you have the pen pouch to carry it around, you also have your collector box where you can store your pens safely. In the morning, when you wake up, you go to your collector box, and just like you pick your nice watch, you're also gonna define which writing instrument will be your companion of the day. At the end of the day, we arrive back home and we store it back in that collector box. And you see, Goodfellas, all of these things are also part of the beauty of collecting fine writing instruments. It makes it so much more enjoyable, it makes it a lifestyle, and most of all, it makes this whole thing extremely stylish. And now we're ready for number 4 and 5. And number 4 is carry the pen with you. Another way how not to lose your pen is make sure that you have the pen with you in your jacket, you know? You can put it in the outer pocket, you can put it in the inner pocket. It's extremely stylish if you pull it out from the outer pocket, but it's extremely powerful if you pull out your very nice writing instrument from the inner pocket. Imagine the last time you have seen this gesture. Probably you don't even remember. Think of yourself doing this. Your pen will be stored, you always know you have to put it back in there, but also it's gonna make this whole thing of pulling out your pen such a nice, powerful gesture to do. And now we arrive at number 5, Goodfellas. This is my absolute favorite. I called this number 5, be careful of your own things. Guys, we spend our hard-earned money on this beautiful work of art. The least that we can do is be careful about them, use them on purpose, and make sure that we always have them on us or somewhere where we know that it's safely secured. We don't write that much anymore, and that's one more reason to actually know where your pen is, because there is specific places where you're going to use your pen probably. So there should always be one place where you're storing your pen pen, and you always know, okay, the pen is automatically and subconsciously always put back in the same place. But if you write a lot during the day, then you have one more reason to make sure that your pen is safely with you, that you know exactly where your writing instrument is, because I mean, for the one of us who write a lot, this is such an important companion and an important tool for our daily life to keep our brain focused, and therefore I want to make sure that such an important tool, I always know where it is. I mean, I'm also not going to lose my MacBook. I always know where my MacBook is. Yes, it's a bigger kind of item, but still, I know that I need my MacBook, and therefore I take care of where my MacBook is and I don't just put it left and right. Exactly the same thing goes with your writing instrument. So to wrap this up, just take care of this amazing tool that you own, that you bought for yourself, or maybe was gifted to you for a special occasion. And I will guarantee you that you will never lose a pen again in your life. However, good fellas, it's your turn now down in the comments to let me know what you think about what we just discussed, and especially I would like to hear from you if you have a story about losing a pen. Where did it happen? How did it happen? Let me know. I'm really wondering to hear your comments, and everyone that is watching this video is probably gonna scroll through the comments and read what you wrote, so I think that's a great way how we can interact with like-minded people. Thanks so much for watching, good fellas. There's so much more content that is coming up in the next week, so stay tuned on that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget that together we are changing the game.